Those who live in the pleasure ground of fancy see truth in the unreal and untruth in the real. They never arrive at truth. So this is the 11th verse from the Dhammapada book, and this is saying of Buddha. I hope this book and this verse will benefit you to increase and to make your life beautiful. So what is Buddha saying in the 11th verse of Dhammapada book? Let's check. Those who live in the pleasure ground of fancy see truth in the unreal and untruth in the real. They never arrive at the truth. Means whoever are more lovable to pleasure, means who loves the pleasure, who want to have pleasures much and much and on the high level, and see truth in the unreal, means who always think that, oh, this is truth, oh, this is lovable, this is beautiful, this is, to the which is not really beautiful, but one who sees the beautiful, and to untruth things who sees the truth, means he is in the delusions, he have more delusions. So that kind of person is not going to be gain the truth, means that kind of person is not going to get to the level of happiness, real happiness. That kind of person is not going to have the real meaning of what he has, what he is trying to get. And whoever sees untruth in the truth, whoever sees the truth in untruth, untruth in the real, that kind of person is not going to get the real or ultimate happiness ever. That means who is in the kind of like who have more and more delusions, who is always wanting to have pleasures in the level of fancy level, and who is kind of like not seeing the truth, who is not trying to see the truth. That kind of person is never going to arrive at the truth, means he is not going out of the sorrow. That means he is going to dwell in the sorrow, dwell in the suffering. That kind of person is not going to get rid of sufferings. So this is one of the very, very effective and very useful word given by the Buddha. Who live in the pleasure ground of fancy see truth in the unreal and untruth in the real. They never arrive at truth. So this is the 11th verse from the Dhammapada book, and let's read the 12th verse of this book. Those who abide in the world of right thought see truth in the real and untruth in the unreal. They arrive at truth. Wow. Buddha says that who live in the world of right thought, means who have right thought, right view, and right knowledge, that kind of person is going to get to the truth. That kind of person is going to get rid of the sufferings. That kind of person is going to get the real happiness and the ultimate happiness. So this was the 11th verse and 12th verse of the Dhammapada book, and I hope you get what Buddha has taught in these two verses. So Buddha is saying that in the 11th and in the 12th, Buddha says the same thing, but in the opposite way. Like, those who live in the pleasure ground of fancy see truth in the unreal and untruth in the real. They never arrive at truth. Those who abide in the world of right thought see truth in the real and untruth in the unreal. They arrive at truth. Means, what is meaning of real and unreal? Whatever we see, whatever we hear, whatever we taste, whatever we get, these things are the presence is the real now. And whatever we see, this is real. And in this real there are truth and untruth. Like when we see a beautiful tree, we think that, oh, this tree is truth. That means it exists, existent. That means it exists. We think like that, but in the real, the tree doesn't exist. Tree itself, in it is on nature, the tree is not truth. Means tree doesn't exist. So whatever we hear, whatever we see, whatever we feel, to these things, if we think that this is the truth and this exists, if we think like that, then we are seeing truth in the unreal things. Means these things are not really truth. So those things doesn't exist. And whoever have the views to see the real things in truth, then that kind of views are wrong views. In their nature, there doesn't exist. They are emptiness. They are just for we just feel like that it exists, but it doesn't exist. So whoever see truth in the unreal things, or real, whatever it in the appearance, whoever grab that, oh, this exists, this is the truth. So that kind of if we have that kind of views, then that is wrong views. So whoever have the wrong views, that kind of person is not going to get ultimate happiness. That kind of person is not going to get the real truth, or real or that kind of person is not going to get rid of the sufferings. And whoever have right views, right thought, right actions, or more and more like so that kind of person is going to get the ultimate happiness. That kind of person is going to get the high level of the realization, and that kind of person is going to get the truth. So this was the two verses said by the Buddha in Dhammapada book. I hope this will benefit to you. So we will see in next video, everyone. Take care.